Welcome to Mudras Movements. My name is Raisa and I'm happy you're here. If you love yoga but also Pilates, then this flow is ideal for you. By the end of this class, you'll feel proud for making time to show up for yourself and to feel strong, physically and mentally. You got this! I invite you to meet me with your toes gripping the mat, connecting your hips and ribs, keeping your chest open. From this position, simply look up, pulling your shoulders down simultaneously, and then tucking your chin. And then from this position, looking up and tucking your chin again. And as we're here, we're gonna take another moment, taking our hands by the head, and we're going to tuck into ourselves this time. And we open, looking up, widening the elbows. 2 more times, looking down, and up, and down, and up again. And then releasing your hands. From here, roll your shoulders back and down. And then very gently lift your hands above you. Hold with your right hand the left, still gripping the mat with all 10 toes. Lean over to the right. Noticing how you're distributing your weight. Noticing if you're squeezing and if you need to release. Wherever you are, can you lean a little further? Ensure that your armpit is facing forward and not the floor. We're here for another big breath. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Hold the right hand with the left. Inhale. Exhale, lean over to the left. We're opening the side of your body. And as we're here, I invite you to breathe into your ribs, to really lengthen the body by pulling further for one more breath. And exhale, come back to center. And now from this position, drop your palms atop the thighs, slide down so your hands are under your shins. And from here, under your knees. From here, arch your back and then gently round your back. And now slide your hands down, arch your back. Slide the hands up, round the back. We're gonna be here for 3 more. Arching as we slide the hands down, rounding as we slide the hands up. 1 more, arching and rounding. Gently bend your knees, take your hands in front of you and over your head. Inhale with your hands above you, pressing again into all 10 toes, really lifting up. Breathe here into your body. Exhale, squeeze the glutes. Inhale again. Exhale, lean back. If you need to support yourself, you can hold your hips with your hands to push yourself further while feeling supported. And gently return, forward fold. And as we're here, we just take a moment to roll the shoulders, rolling your shoulders however your body wants to. We inhale, exhale, 1 more big breath, reverse the direction. Try to cultivate the art of listening, of understanding how your body wants to move. 1 more. And gently coming back up. And now from this position, we're gonna open into goddess pose. So what that means is you're gonna have your feet in external rotation, your legs, and you're going to take your hands atop your thigh. Imagine you're sliding something apart. You're gonna slide your hands down, pull away. From here, inhale, exhale, left shoulder drops in the middle. And inhale, exhale, right shoulder drops. Push open. Come back and switch. We're gonna be here switching sides for 2 more counts. Each side. Try to breathe deeper into the body. 1 more. Really opening the legs. Last one. And from here, we take a moment coming back up. From here, maintain this position with your legs in external rotation. We're going to again bend. Ensure that your head is over your heart and your heart is over your hips. Connect your hips to ribs, engage your core. We're gonna lengthen our arms at the height of our collarbones. We breathe in. Exhale, go. Really enjoy being in your body right now. And now, imagine you're picking up some sushi, if you like sushi. You're going to take your right index and thumb into little pincer points, and then you go over and drop. Left hand over and drop. And if you want to challenge yourself, simply sink deeper. So you're just lifting and lowering your hands. We're working truly yoga and Pilates right now. We're still in that goddess pose, but we're adding some beautiful angel arms. And as we're here, can you squeeze the muscle in between your shoulder blades so that you're engaging? We breathe, pressing into our big toes. We're gonna be here for 4 more. And then we're gonna transition to both wrists touching at the top of the head. 1 more. And both wrists tap, release, tap, release. Really just gracefully moving. And wherever you are, can you try to just keep your chest open? Can you try to deepen your breath, your connection to your body? Try to notice your mind and how your mind can really control how you feel in your body. We're gonna be here for 3. Really working the legs, working the arms. 2 more. And in 1, we're gonna pulse in a lunge. And gently tap, release. Roll the shoulders back and down. Squeeze the muscle in between your shoulder blades. And we just pulse and pulse. And now that you understand what's happening, I invite you, flip the palms forward. And now press back. So every time you lower, you squeeze the muscle in between your shoulder blades. And we're gonna be here for 8. After this, we're gonna turn towards the left. And we're gonna meet in a lunge. We're gonna add some spicy arms into it in 4, 3, 2, 1. And now from here, high five yourself. Right hand meets the left. Squeeze the elbows together. You're in a lunge, your heels over your toe. And as you lower for a dip, you lift your elbows as if it's going from chin to nose. And then you come back. Back to center, lower, squeeze the muscle between your shoulder blades. And now high five left to right. Squeeze elbows together and chin to nose. Come back and squeeze. And again, lifting chin to nose as you drop and squeezing your traps. And back again. Wherever you are, find your flow. Flow is the principle of Pilates, and as we know, it is very important in the world of yoga. We're here for another 4 counts, and by now your arms should be definitely feeling the burn. 3 more. After this, we're gonna stay on one side. You have 2 more. Really squeeze every time. Lift as you lower and finishing it up. Come back to center. Let's pulse for 4, 3, and 2. We're gonna meet on the left. Last one. And meeting me on the left. And now from this position, before you go anywhere, keep your hips and ribs connected. You should feel your right hip flexor. Squeeze the right glute. Ensure your right heels are over your toes. And in this position, inhale. Exhale, lift that left heel, sink low, and go chin to nose. Chin to nose. We're here for 8. Pluck that belly in, breathe. We're gonna come into a beautiful warrior three. And as you're here, it's just a little bit longer. We inhale, exhale, staying connected to your breath, present in your body. One more, sweep your hands behind the hips, drop the left heel. From this position, hinge forward, pressing into your left big toe. And now lift your right leg. Ensure your hips are facing the mat. You can even hold your hips or hold your heart. Wherever you are, sink lower. You can lengthen that left leg if you'd like to. Breathe. A static hold, sometimes more challenging than moving. Wherever you are, notice what you're feeling, what thoughts are arising, if there are thoughts. 4, 3, we're gonna lower and lift in 2. One more, bend that left knee, tap with the right foot, and lift. Tap and lift. Really squeezing that right glute, keeping your shoulders down the back. And 4 more, then we're gonna move into a Pilates ice skater as it's known. 3. In 2, you're gonna bring your hands in line with the ears. 1 more. And now you pull your right knee to chest and your hands to your chest as well. And then you extend. You can make it powerful, forceful. Imagine you're pushing that leg through water. Wherever you are, breathe a little deeper. This is a quick cardio burst moment. You can make it real spicy if you want to go faster. Of course, we're working the stabilizing muscles in that left leg, keeping the core engaged. Wherever you are, looking slightly forward, breathe deeper for 4, 3, 2, almost done, team, last one, and now hold back to your warrior 3. And sink lower. Flex that right foot if you want, or keep it pointed. We're here for 3, for 2. 1 more, then we come back to center. Gently drop that right foot. Back to center. Hips face forward, knees are open, arms are wide, and we push back and dip. Push back and dip. When I say push back, I'm referring to your arms pushing back. And again, you're squeezing the muscles between your shoulders. Breathe. Close your eyes if you want to. Really feel this connection with your body. Inhale, exhale. Going as low as you can for 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently high five yourself on the right. And from here, connect the elbows. Make sure the hips and ribs are squeezing together as the left glute squeezes. Lift your right heel. Lower yourself as much as you can. And now go chin to nose. The biceps are working. The entire body's working. In fact, you feel the core engaging, glutes engaging. And as you breathe intentionally into your body, can you press your fingers together even more? Elbows together even more. Can you lift a little bit higher before we meet in that warrior 3? Wherever you are, pressing into your big toes always helps. And let's be here for 3, 2, 1 more. Bring your hands to face back and above your hips, hinge forward. Lift into your warrior 3. Your right leg, the standing leg, can be bent, or you can lengthen your leg, lift the back leg, the left leg higher. At the height of your hips if possible. Breathe with the intention to understand yourself, your body. With the intention to be present in your body. In 4 counts, we're gonna lower and lift. That left leg, we're gonna tap. And 2 more moments here. At any point, bend that right knee if you need to. 1 more. You can take your hands in front of your chest or keep it here as you lower the toes. And you just lower and lift only that left leg. Wherever you are, try to imagine that right leg is hugging into the midline of your body. Your shoulders are pulling down your back, engaging the side of your body. You have 4 more. And then we're gonna come into that ice skater in 3, 2, 1 more. Bring your hands in line with your ears. Pull your fist to your chest as your knee comes in and away. So really, again, if you want, this can be as fast as possible, or you can slow it down even more. What's important to me is that you're feeling good with this movement pattern, understanding that the belly's plugged in and that you're slightly hinged forward. You're driving that knee to chest, really pulling the arms down. Imagine you're pulling a curtain down or pulling a towel towards you. Wherever you are, really use force so that the arms are engaged. We come back into that warrior 3 and 4. 3, 2, static hold, and warrior 3. Lift that left leg to the height of your hip if you can. Lengthen that right leg if you can. Hands higher than the hips if you can. Pressing into that big toe. Ensure the left hip is not sinking, it's at the same height as the right hip. And we're here for 4. Breathe deeper, 3, 2, 1. Gently back to your goddess and open. And at the same time, squeeze. So you're lowering and squeezing. We're back here again. Surprise, surprise. And inhale, exhale. And we have 3. We're gonna come into a standing situation in 2. And 1 more. Drop the hands, bring your feet together, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And from here, breathe, roll the shoulders back and down. Take your hands by your temple. Inhale. Exhale, go. Good job, team. Take that right leg up, tap under, and switch. Clapping under. If you want, you can clap above and under, making some music if that's what you want. You can also choose not to, of course. We're trying to get into a little bit of a core moment here, so this is how we start. We're gonna be transitioning to a bit of a pike, and then after that, we slow it down. So you're almost there, team. Keep going, and keep clapping under for 4. Meet me in a forward fold in 3. And 2, final 1, gently forward fold. So as you meet me in your forward fold, ensure that your feet are hips width apart. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, go, plugging that belly in. If you need a block, please use a block. We're gonna ensure the shoulders are pulling down to engage the muscles. From here, bend your knee if needed. Lift your heels up. And walk your hands closer to your feet. Look in between your legs at your kneecaps and engage that core. Breathe here for 5. Walk your feet and your hands totally together, 3. You can even walk your hands in the middle of the feet, 2. Maybe towards your heels, 1. Drop it down. Inhale, we're gonna do that one more time, breathing in. Exhale, go. With that core engaged, lift the heels up. Look in between your legs. If you need support, you can press into your big toes with your thumbs. Really hold yourself down if that's what you need to be here. Try to gaze at the kneecaps in between your upper thighs if possible. And as you're here, remember, it's a choice to actively engage your muscles. So choose to plug that belly in. Breathe here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. And as we're here, we bend the knees. We take a moment, look forward. We're gonna come up halfway. And then from here, holding the hips, step that right leg back. Left leg a little bit more forward. Option for you to stay here in your pyramid. Or if you want, take your right hand behind your back and now grip that right elbow with the left hand, left elbow with the right. Inhale. Exhale, lower. What's important here is that your hips are square. And what that means is that the hips are facing down and not opening to the side. Notice again, if one hip is more forward than the other, perhaps you're sinking into one hip out of habit. We're here to understand, to notice our habits, and to return to a place of alignment. This is how yoga and Pilates, yet again, are same but different. Because both really focus on finding your flow, and as a result, finding alignment. Can you go a little deeper for one big breath? Inhale, exhale, gently release your hands, bend that left knee, step that right leg forward. Switch sides, pull that right hip back. Keep the hips squared. And this time take your left hand on top and the right hand over, switching sides. Wherever you are, again, notice if you need to adjust your hips, if maybe you need to pull one back. Maybe you need to push another hip forward. Maybe you want to separate your toes, create more distance, more grip. Breathe, noticing your hamstrings, your calves. Try to gaze at the kneecap if you can. I hope you're wearing some funky leggings or clothes so you can entertain yourself while you're here gazing at the details. Breathe a little longer here. Every moment an invitation to go deeper into your body, to connect further with that breath. And 3, 2, 1, gently bend that knee, step forward. And now from here with your knees bent, lift your hands above you, interlace your hands, take the hands up. Press your palms together, lift up and away. Choose, maybe you want to stay with your knees bent, chin tucked. Maybe you want to extend the right leg, left knee is still bending. And then maybe you alternate, left leg long, right knee is bending. Maybe you want to hold it on one side, that's okay. Or maybe you find your own variation, your own way. Wherever you are, you have 3 breaths here to listen to your body. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Inhale, exhale. Gently bend your knees. Take your hands to the front, and from this position, lifting yourself up. Stepping a little bit more forward, we're gonna finish with a beautiful twist. You take that right leg behind you. And as you're here, bend, coming back into a lunge. We connect the hips to ribs, slowly lean forward, take your right hand down, lift your left hand up. If you're comfortable here, stay here. You can choose to walk that right leg further back, heel over toes. As long as you're squeezing the inner thighs together and twisting the neck as well, you're welcome to stay. And if not, try to engage. If you want more sensation during this final posture we're in together, you can lift that right leg for a revolved pose. Breathe here. Lift the leg higher if you want for 3, Twist the neck more for 2. Inhale, exhale, big breath in. And gently drop the leg down. Step the right foot forward, left foot back. Bring that heel over the toe immediately. Connect, plug that belly in. And squeeze both of your legs into the midline of your body, into the middle of the mat. And then gently lift your right hand up. Gaze at your thumb. Lift away from the mat. We're not sinking into the mat. Wherever you are, it's your glute engaged, squeezing. Reminding you that your pelvic floor is part of your core and that the pelvic floor in yoga is really important. We have bandhas, but I won't go into that now. Inhale, lift that leg if you want. Lifting the leg, left leg as high as possible, challenging your balance, using a block if needed, a book, anything, any object really that can support you. Breathe in and out for 3. Deepen your breath for 2. One more moment here. Gently drop. Bring your hands in front of you. Step that leg forward. Breathe in. Exhale, come back to center, and we are done. Good job, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this session, and I'll see you again at Mudras and Movements. Welcome to Mudras and Movements. Okay, start again. Stop looking at me.